I don't see any other loot around here.
Holy crap, have I quaffed through all of my bloodwort? Oh, that's bad.
I think I have 24.
I got 6. I started with 50, which leads me to believe I did something wrong? Or, hold on. Oh, no, it's tied to the same number of dragon hearts I have for some arbitrary reason. That is confusing. I will make an honest effort of fixing that between, but so far I haven't used more than like 2 or 3 dragon hearts in a fight, so I'm not too bothered by it.
I'm only seeing you have 6 dragon hearts right now.
Yeah, but I can use them infinitely.
Ooh.
So I've traded it, so I no longer have 53 consumable dragon hearts. Now I just have 6 infinite dragon hearts, which makes no sense, but you know what? I'd rather have this so it looks slightly less suspicious, but people are totally going to see it, and I'm going to be like, I'm trying to keep a moratorium, but it's entirely honor rules at this point.
Okay, so now we're going to see what that does to the golem.
Yeah, if we can find it. Because remember, it has to spawn in my world.
Oh, right, the merchant. He was in the first part of the zone in mine.
For you, yeah. Usually there's an item up top of this.
Oh, there's a pustule dog up ahead.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Get it!
Oh.
Got them both down.
No item here. Unfortunate. I was really hoping there'd be a trait book. Speaking of traits, we have at least one more. Right. I was just pouring it into HP. I might as well be a burly man.
Get! Top off!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Some guy just hit me in the face.
Stay down!
Wee.
Cover me!
You know, I think this is the perfect example of a game where it doesn't quite have a silent protagonist, but it's silent enough.
Watch my back!
You have the ability to choose things that reflect your personality, but...
He looks so confused down there.
Now, should we have checked the other bend in the road, or no?
Yeah, we should. I think this is actually going to lead us to a dead end. It did last time. Maybe not. I don't know.
Cover me!
Got more trait points.
It actually leads to a giant, like, industrial-looking thing. Oh, this is where the merchant guy is. So we can find the golem with the control rod.
Okay.
Let's start with that. Unless this is somewhere entirely new.
We'll have to see. Just looks like a gate.
No, it's him. We have to come from the other side.
Yeah, we can't. Can't push from this side.
Yep, and that's a door.
Does that go into another?
I don't know where this goes. Let's just take this.
It just looks like another dungeon to me.
I mean, no matter what, we got to go into a dungeon. It's just a question of which.
I hope this isn't the death dungeon again.
No, it's not going to be the death dungeon again.
Were we gonna checkpoint?
Yeah, we should probably checkpoint.
All right.
My assumption is this is the dungeon with all the veer. Yep. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of veer. Loom of the Black Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all them. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna try and get close.
They've actually float up the stairs. It's kind of hilarious.
Down! Cover me! Watch my back!
actually, that special armor, the void armor, is the Veer
Yeah.
face. I see.
Okay. Nope. Whiffed it. There we go. God, that reload speed is so nice.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably backtrack.
Yeah, just to make sure that there's nothing hidden around.
Yeah, because there most definitely is, like, spots. Like the lower area. I think there was an upper area that we hadn't been through either. I'll let you go low.
Okay. I'm doing that now. Ooh, what's this? I got another simulacrum.
Yeah. So those are good for upgrading your health.
Right. Well, specifically the dragon heart, correct?
Yeah. And then when that's also maxed out, they're also used to get your weapons up to plus 20. Because from 19 to 20 requires simulacrums for reasons. I
might be in a dicey situation. Yep,
Okay.
very much so, very much so.
I'm coming your way. Oh, you progressed.
I didn't mean to, I was just going underground.
That hurt. Okay, they're chasing me. I'm above you. Let's see if there's an easy way to...
Reloading!
Oh, I died, I'm sorry.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'm right next to you.
Above? Below? Or, oh yeah, you're around the corner. This is why we don't split up. The danger wasn't vanquished yet.
Oh, you made the bad friends.
No, that guy came from a different corridor entirely. I only had 3 Veer and 2 infected, and then some small guys were starting to crawl out of the walls.
Hang on!
You're up.
Yep.
Chop off!
See if you can shoot Booty Monster in the booty.
Yep.
Because he's very focused on me. Thank you.
Got him.
And he's down.
Holy hell.
Oh, there's a chest over here. Next to a skeleton.
Let's see. Sometimes those skeletons have forged keys. Not
Nah.
always.
Not that one.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else. That was pretty thorough. Never split the party. I mean, I was hoping it would be nice and safe and comfortable. And empty and devoid
Never in
of
the basement, though.
death. Let's see. You lose the proxy buff when you split up, so why do so? We were splitting up specifically to go through an area that we cleared out in hopes of grabbing all the loot, which is slightly faster.
Can you come over here?
Unfortunately,
Oh, yeah.
Shell accidentally advanced a little bit.
Running low! Cover me! Is that all you got?
Out of ammo already?
Oops. Oh, I used the wrong ability. Good luck, Shell.
Oh man, this is too much. Wander.
Just run. Just run away.
I can't.
Fair enough. Yeah, I pressed F to use my healing ability, and I immediately started using the crit move.
But
And
now
it's like,
everything is back.
that's okay. Not the loot, so we can just clear through.
Look out!
Fish.
Oh, it's slightly less this time.
Reloading!
Oh, ouch. That guy did a ground slam.
Yeah, that's why the Veer... Oh, Shell? Oh, or that. That's why the Veer is super dangerous in melee. It's not that they actually do... They have, like, a very good melee attack. It's that they're very hard to stagger conventionally.
What are these things?
And your actual melee attacks don't necessarily do a whole lot of damage to them.
I got 3 radioactive guys around me.
Cover me! Everyone okay? I'm in trouble.
I like how considerate your character is on the ground.
On it!
Okay, well, I've got enemy sight.
Oh, I'm irradiated. But is it... There's no bar on it, so does that mean it's going to go away?
Yeah. Maybe?
I don't
You're
know.
not taking damage, so I think it's just a bug.
Maybe I should just drink something.
If you're not taking damage, you're not actually irradiated. The game is just confused. Good lord, that's a lot of Veer. Okay, you're up above me.
Oh, I found another Tome of Knowledge.
That's all you got.
Thank you. Those are very much appreciated. I feel like we're getting a lot of those today. Okay, I'm trying to make my way towards you. Okay.
What's the guy in the other room with the staff?
Sometimes they're just confused. Okay.
Holy hell.
Ammoed up. I am ammoed up. I'm healed up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
something's
replace-
approaching down the stairs.
Oh!
Yeah, that guy.
Whoa!
That's new. That's what I meant by the guy with the staff.
I think it's based on that.
It looks like the Angel of Death from Hellboy 2.
Bleeding still won't stop.
Let's see.
It didn't get us
Eyes
anything?
on. Might not be over.
Yeah, I don't even know if it gave us the.
We didn't encounter that guy last time.
No, we've never seen him before. I think he's based on that one boss. That we broke. You know, they're the two.
Maybe? No, those guys just look like souped up Veer.
No, one of them definitely had a dual sword, and one of them had a staff. Lot of Veer.
Reloading. Watch my back.
Okay, careful.
Is that all you got? I'm in trouble.
I'm down.
Okay.
Oh god, there's so many of them.
Yeah, I don't know where they're coming from.
I think they spawn semi-infinitely. Once the Veer's off of you, you can turn around and slash them.
Top off.
Okay. Healing up, and then I'm just gonna need to get to you. You're downstairs?
Yep, I'm just downstairs.
Oh no.
Just turn right, turn right!
Yep.
Hang on.
I was really afraid you were just gonna pass me by.
Hang on.
There you go. Okay, where is that thing?
End of the hall? Yeah, it's at the end of the hall. I'll try and aggro it.
Oh, there's some Veer behind it too.
Running low. Running low.
Booty machine, why do you exist? My god, there's a lot of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh gosh, I need to... Oh, there we go.
Holy hell.
Okay, there we go. Now, what is the item for this dungeon? Heck if I know. Trait points. 4. Wow. Oh, let's see. Vigor. Watch it. That's the thing.
Okay, where?
Veer
Oh,
up the
veer.
stairs.
Running low!
I think my problem for headshotting Veer is I think I just aim too low. Okay.
Oh, there's some iron up here.
Yeah, a lot of forged iron. We're probably going to want to go back and get our equipment up fairly soon, because I'm pretty sure we're both sitting on, like, 134 forged iron, at
But if
least on
we're
my
upgrading
end.
our gear, that's gonna up the difficulty too, isn't it?
Only by a bit.
Oh, here's a chest.
My assumption is it makes the enemies harder, but not as much. It's like, say we get 2% stronger, the enemy gets 1.5% stronger. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the end over there.
There's a queen. Sometimes there's a queen. There is usually a unique boss per zone. And so we're not actually sure what's going to be at the end of this one. It's probably going to be a duo boss fight, and we'll see if it bugs out again.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Now remember, they had a bunch of little ads that would come off
they did.
too.
I don't actually know which one this is. Oh.
Yep, it's boss. And if this is in the Veer temple, then it's probably
the
them.
spindle. This is new. We haven't done this before.
This is an arena.
Yeah, we haven't fought this boss.
Whoa. Look at this bridge made out of energy. And there's depictions of the king. Oh my. This is massive. You're recording this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What is this?
Hey, it's the four-armed guy
It's
that you
the four-armed thing in the picture. Oh, it has shields. Can we... Oh, yeah, those prongs have shields. Oh, he hit me.
Chop off! Running low!
Okay, got one of the energy sources down.
saw. Yep, remember you can hide behind cover.
Yep.
Well, the cover is gone.
Stay down!
Got them both down.
Lavenger.
Whoa. Oh, he's summoning Veer.
Looks like it.
Cover me!
Oh,
Oh, and he
radiation
is
beam.
a laser, yep. Do you dodge through it?
No.
Oh, I got radiated.
My hope was that he wouldn't rotate far enough. Ow, that got me right in the everything. Ow, ow, that got me right in the everything too.
Watch my back!
Ow.
If
just
you
need to-
strafe to the side, I don't know if those can hit you.
This ain't good.
Got him.
Oh gosh, I need help. Ah.
Hold on!
Hey, those lasers are gonna keep hitting you though until he gets into another mode.
Nope, he's getting distracted.
Okay.
Doing lasers. Watch it.
Okay, I just dodged. I'm out of ammo for my rifle.
Well, I think you have to bait. Oh, I see exactly how you're supposed to deal with that. Radiation isn't screwing me over too much.
Whoa, he smashed us.
Where am, oh,
We're being spun. Oh, man.
okay, he's got his shields up.
Veer.
Watch my back!
Yeah. I'm popping a healing field if you wanna
Okay. That's
take
good.
care. Ow. Oh.
I've got the range field down too.
Okay, I'm gonna hang out in your bubble for a second. Inventory, add heavy water to this. Because I'm not bleeding. Ow.
Oh, I suppose the field didn't last that long.
Yeah, if you walk slowly from side to side, by the way, Shell,
Yeah.
his, like, shots can't hit you.
Watch my back!
Got one down. Oh, got hit in the face there. Should have dodged.
Ow, that was straight to my face.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay, I got his thing.
Okay.
We did it!
We're gonna have to go shopping after this, though. So he's aiming at you. So just
Yeah.
kite him around. Unless he's going for me. Oh, it makes it easy on you.
Watch my back!
I still don't have ammo?
Use an ammo box.
Yeah.
There's also ammo on...
I am getting massacred by these shots.
Okay, just avoid the shots. I got a Healy field. Where are you?
Over here.
Healy field? On the ground. Just sit there
dodge.
and avoid. Okay, he's probably going at me with that. Yo, yeah.
Reloading!
There we go.
Oh, he's spinning things around again.
I wish I could reload while I was in this.
Oh, the shield is up.
Yeah, but he's almost dead. Okay, I'm going for
Veer.
the veer. Whoop. I don't know what happens when you roll off the edge, but I'm assuming it's instant death.
Oh.
We should not hang out next to each other during that.
Oh. It's over.
Okay. Do you also have functionally infinite healing items as a result of this?
I don't know.
Huh.
I don't remember how many times I've healed.
Because it says you're at max. I broke things. I will fix it before next time for sure. I don't think we're using an unfair amount of healing items though, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, you got 2 Veer on you.
Yeah.
That's just mean.
I'm just rolling back and forth and avoiding them as much as I can.
Okay, healing field here.
Oh, I was about to use my heart, but...
That's fine.
Did you get him down? Okay.
Cover me!
I really wish these bosses had, like, weak points that would pop open. Oh, you can roll through the,
That's probably the only way to
beam
really
of
avoid
radiation. You can't roll through the, the dragon's flamethrower. Which confused the heck out of me. Well, that makes this specific part of the phase easier. I got another Healy field if you've taken a bunch.
Not too much. I'm out of... for some reason, I especially run out of rifle ammo.
Watch my back.
Who's next?
Oh gosh, I need the healing if you have it.
Yep, coming. It's down.
Okay. Got him.
And he's dead.
Woo! I think that's one of the first boss fights that we've won the first try.
Yeah. He was a simple boss fight, though. And I kind of appreciated that because he was very...
Wave, procedure, take down shield, avoid this, do that.
Yeah. And he didn't feel unfair. And the enemies came at very, like, set intervals.
So what do we get? Avoid something?
So I believe that is how we get one of the two really, really good boss sniper rifles.
Oh.
Yeah, so we just got you an upgrade. We just got you a very good upgrade.
Yay. And I suppose this is why people reset their worlds or travel around with other people to see what new bosses they face?
Yeah. Yeah, so like at some point if we wanted to.
I want to see what traits I can put things into.
All
Ooh,
right,
5 trait points. That's really nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep pumping it into health. That is actually helping quite a lot. Especially with that stew bonus.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have 24% quick hands reloading speed.
Okay, so we do have to go to that other area. You were correct. But let's go upgrade our gear for a bit.
What area?
Remember how you went into that dungeon and you were saying like I'm worried that this is just going to be another one of those like death dungeons?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was a passageway to this zone. I really wish they'd mark it a little bit better. But we can always just warp back to that zone and go for the other part of the map that we hadn't been to. But let us first...
When are we going to find the merchant?
We had to go through the other dungeon to get to the merchant.
Other dungeon?
Yeah, so there are 2 dungeons, I think? Or 3 dungeons. There's 3 dungeons per map. Mm-hmm. One that usually dead ends and you just warp out. One that loops around to a locked off part of the map that you are on. And the last brings you to another map. And why did that fight seem way easier than the priest from last night? Because the priest is the end boss of this zone, and that guy was just one of the mid bosses.
Yeah. We're going through Wander's playthrough so that we can grind up more stuff. And see what new weapons we can get.
Yeah.
Because
Magic Tower?
from game to game, you have different
Either you and Ace
instances
are
and
not-
different characters that you meet.
Be worth my time.
So Howler's immunity projects a 20-meter aura that moves with the caster, reduces all incoming damage by 30%, and the particle accelerator.
Ah! I want.
I've got work to do. You killed the dragon?
Ace mentioned just
Here.
showing up like it's
Now
a...
kill the
If
rest
it were
of them.
me, I'd still... Certainly.
Yeah? Better be worth my time.
Oh, this is the particle accelerator.
Yep. It's a sniper rifle. It's a pretty good one. It got
We're
fairly
done
good
here?
range, good critical chance.
Fires a concentrated gravity core. Oh, that's the one that pulls the enemies towards it. That's good to keep things off of you.
Yeah, that might be really good for the Veer, now that I'm thinking about it.
Will it really
It
keep
might.
Veer at bay?
Take care, my
It'll,
friend.
it'll at least glorp them together. I think it fires faster than
I
your
really
current
don't like
sniper
the
rifle.
Defiler, but I don't have any better sidearms.
You saw
Because it
that
doesn't seem
tower.
to do much
I
damage
thought
to anyone.
I'd be afraid to stop.
Yeah, that's why I'm always just mildly perpetually baffled that
Like the Spitfire seemed better off than the Defiler.
Take
Because
care
the
then.
Defiler against any of the enemies on that planet, they only seem to do like 10 damage when it should be 62.
Oh, well, they probably have rad resistance.
They probably have radiation resistance.
Ugh. I'm not in the mood for chat.
So you... I can hard... You're made of stuff. What do you need?
Okay,
Be
there we
safe
go.
out there.
I'm gonna try the
Traveler.
particle. Oh,
Let's see what I've got.
the one downside on the particle accelerator is it does limit me to one of my
To one of what?
perk slots.
Mm-hmm.
Because boss weapons have set perks.
Right.
Even then, that should be helpful for a number of things. Oh yeah, also we are affected by the suck.
We're affected by what?
The vortex.
Oh.
So do not use it near yourself.
Use it at a distance. Of course.
there's still a lot of Later.
Okay.
So long.
Yeah, this thing fires pretty fast and it reloads nigh instantly. At least for me. Yeah, magazine of 5 is quite nice.
Okay, so what do you have your armor at?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Mine are currently 7, 7, and 8.
Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. By the way, you should check with Ace to see if she's selling any more forged iron, because she might have a bunch.
I want to see what's down in the basement.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do a round of lore. So it's over here.
Because we've been doing nothing but fighting.
Oh,
And we left this underground facility has all of those grisly rooms full of cadavers and
lore. No, you're
Yep.
completely correct on that. It was this.
this hall.
Yep. So you read everything in this room.
And then we read the tape recorder.
Yeah.
Or we listened to the tape recorder.
And we already had the perk for that, so I'm not gonna get it again.
Did we read whatever was in this room?
There was just loot in here.
Oh yeah, there was nothing in here. So at this point, it's just what's in the hall.
Yep. So I
Oh,
don't
we
think
did-
there's a computer in this room.
I think we just because that was the projector, which
Yeah,
didn't
it's
yield
these
anything.
rooms. I don't think this one has a computer. But it does have an ammo box.
Does have some. Yeah, there's some corpses.
Okay, so this computer.
Okay, sure. I'll see what's on the computer.
And I will be, I guess, right back while you read.
Axum Series 980 CPU XB 30 50 megahertz testing internal system. System test failed. Error code 88. Current user set to admin. No unauthorized access. Hit any key to continue. Ward 13 command and control access terminal. Ooh. Systems diagnostics are fine, so let's look at the log. No signal. Subject 2409 is online. Vitals are stable, but we're receiving no visual information, and the audio consists of only a low, persistent rumble interspersed by seemingly random series of clicks. So, is this the language of the tree creatures or the root? The coming on. That's probably it. Attempts to find a pattern in the clicks have so far been fruitless. I'm convinced they're nothing more than signal noise, perhaps errors in the reading equipment, amplified by the dreamer's subconscious. Or perhaps there's no signal at all. We've never tested what happens when a dreamer connects with nothing. Most likely, Dr. Harsgaard read the runes wrong, awaiting confirmation. Ward 16 reply. Yeah, Ward 17 and 16 were destroyed before anything came towards Ward 13. Harsgaard claims he's not wrong and suggests that we continue monitoring. We'll do so only if only as CIA. What's CYA?
Cover your ass.
Oh, we'll only do so. Okay, I see. Looks like we're still stuck here for a while. Note from Private Waters. Dr. Itsaso. I've heard a challenge on the audio last night, or change, sorry, not challenge, a change in the audio last night for about 20 minutes, starting at 2:11. So was that 2 hours and 11 minutes perhaps, or 2 minutes and, any case. I heard some kind of singing. That's the only way I can think to describe it. This was on top of the regular rumble and clicks. I left the tape in your office for your review. Oh, so maybe that's the droning that we were hearing.
Oh, yeah.
Also, be advised that I may have seen an anomaly on a video as well. A brief, very faint pulse of light during the time of the audio anomaly. It may just have been an artifact on the screen, though, or even my imagination. It was very late after all. Light show. Hell, I owe Harsgard $10. For about 2 hours on April the 6th, 1966, Subjects 2409's visuals lit up like the goddamn 4th of July. Dozens of lights pulsed on and off with no pattern that we have yet discerned. Colors varied, but remained mostly between blue and yellow wavelengths. After approximately 145 minutes, the pulsing began to decrease in frequency, and by T plus 160, they had ceased entirely. Audio was unchanged during this time. Finally, we have proof this dreamer is connected to something. Harsgard is never going to let this drop. Error. File corrupted. Yeah, the last 3 files are corrupted on this computer. Interesting. So that was when they were first testing to see if there were any visual or audio cues that they were reading up on? What do you think? Wander? We're going to continue to another room?
Yep, might as well. These are a lot shorter than the other ones.
Here's the room with the very much
Recent-ish
intact corpse in it. Okay. No unauthorized access. Hit any key. It looks like the systems are okay. Let's look at the log. Gabriel. The dreamer known as Gabriel, Subject 2419, is online. Data's coming faster than we can deal with. Gabriel's bonded entity guards a literal, living world. Some kind of massive biological organism that houses the guardian within it. Wait, so the dreamers are connecting to guardians as opposed to... that's interesting. The ground is flesh and responds to stimuli.
Oh, gross.
The air is thick with moisture. The breeze shifts cyclically, like breathing. The inhabitants of the world are equally fascinating, small, fur-covered bipedals that we've dubbed fuzzies for their resemblance to creatures from H. Beam Piper's novels. They appear to be sentient. They have no spoken language, but they build tools and structures from the bone-like growths found throughout their world. So is it a living world? One of the living planets, maybe? Possibly. These observations are preliminary, of course, but they're so exciting. A new species? First contact. What revelations might we just uncover? Let's see. Error, file corrupted. Fuzzy distrust. The fuzzies have been acting stranger. At first, they had a kind of god worshipper relationship with Gabriel's entity, but we've recently seen signs of fear and distrust. A few even threw rocks at their guardian. Could Gabriel's bond have somehow caused this? We've been very careful to observe only and not to interfere, but maybe the fuzzies detected some subtle change that we could not predict. Too subtle for us to notice, yet strong enough to cause a violent reaction. That seems implausible. A minority of my team is concerned that this will affect our experiment. One team member is worried Gabriel himself might be in danger, though I've seen no evidence of that. Gabriel's vitals have been unaffected by the random attacks. A more valid concern is that the very act of observing this is affecting what we observe. That may be valid, but it's not reason enough to wake the dreamer. Not yet. So, we were reading about the fuzzies before, weren't we?
Yeah.
At one point? And
yeah.
So they're attacking their guardian.
Huh.
If And then the next time they hooked up a dreamer to the fuzzy world, didn't they see that it was taken over by the root? Did they succeed in killing Gabriel's guardian, or when Gabriel died, did the guardian die?
It could be both. Could be simultaneous.
Yeah, well, the next one is called Uprising and then Termination. So let's see. Uprising. Gabriel was attacked today, or rather, the guardian was. We're combing our records for any sign of provocation on our part, but as far as I found thus far I found nothing. Gabriel's been completely passive, allowing the Guardian to act independently. Most likely, whatever's happening predates Gabriel's bond. There have been more calls from the team to wake Gabriel. Still a minority, but it's true that his heart rate rose briefly during the attacks, but there have been no other signs the attack affected him in any way. I've ordered observations to continue. We will see this through. And then termination. Subject 2419 has been declared dead on Sunday, April 3rd, 1966. His guardian was killed, and his body consequently suffered a cardiac arrest. We lost input immediately. Needless to say, my team is devastated. And yet, this presents exciting new information. This is the first time a dreamer has died in the chair. Tragic though Gabriel's death was, it proves that the bond between dreamers and guardians is even stronger than we knew. Research in the fuzzy world has been put on hold for now. Our previous observations and these log entries will be transferred to another room for study while Gabriel's chair is prepared for the next dreamer. I know we'll be back. There's so much yet to learn. What happens when a world's guardian dies anyway? Well, we find out.
And that was it?
That doesn't explain who this is, though. Unless the dreamers' bodies are preserved.
Yeah, maybe. I think that's just an oversight. Oh. Oh, no. We haven't
There's
done this
another
one yet.
computer in here. This is the one where it just completely blew up. Because this
I
was
almost wonder if the dreamer got warped.
Or the dreamer got warped. Yeah, you're right. Let's take a look at that filing cabinet. It just looks like solid metal or stone on the outside. Okay. AC. In this room, please keep the air conditioner on at all times. The dreamer's entity lives in a frozen world, in some places colder than any recorded measurement on Earth, and seems to reflect aspects of that bond. In particular, she shows physical signs of discomfort at any temperature above 55 degrees. Those working in this area are encouraged to wear layers. Interesting. So when these people bond with these guardian creatures on these planets, they take on some of their attributes.
Yeah.
Minor abnormality. The Guardian came across a clutch of orphaned Polas. Apparently, they had been lost in a blizzard, but the effect on Clementine was unexpected. Her noradrenaline levels dropped, and her body showed signs of lacrimation. Wait? Oh, that's interesting. Lacrimation means you become morose, right? I believe so.
Tears.
Yep. Oh. Most of the team believes the Guardian, the Dreamer, or both were saddened at the discovery, but we have no record of Guardians ever having or eliciting emotions. If only we could record emotional states somehow. It's unfortunate that we can't speak to the Dreamers without waking them, and that we can't wake them without risking loss of the bond. New procedures. For your information, per Commander Neville's orders, we have sedated Clementine until her noradrenaline levels have returned back to normal. I guess this is how now standard operating procedure whenever a dreamer exhibits any potentially unstable behavior. I suspect the source of this edict is Captain Ford. After what happened with Gabriel, and with Harsgard about to connect a new dreamer with his clawbone entity, I am guessing Ford doesn't want any more unnecessary risks. He's probably right. Isn't that the second instance that we've heard of the clawbone entity?
Yeah.
Janitor. Could someone please tell the janitor to leave the AC alone? That's the third time we've had to reboot Clementine this month. Wait, to reboot her as in to put her back into the dream state? Last frame. Oh. It's a bunch of garble. Clementine not disintegrated at all. Rather, I think she shifted somehow. That she still exists somewhere along with everything else, including the poor janitor. Unfortunately, I... Blah, 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 blah. As to why, I have only one conjecture. Reviewing Clementine's final tape shows... Blah, 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 and in the very last frame, in one darkened corner, you can see... Blah, 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 blah. This be Clawbone? Arsgard always described his unknown entity in fantastic terms. But what if he wasn't exaggerating? We know he brought his dreamer online at approximately the same time Clementine's disappeared. After all, blah, blah, blah. As I've said, conjecture, blah, 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 blah. And then it's just garble from there. So, wait. Can there only be one dreamer on a world at once?
No, you can have multiple dreamers. You can only have one dreamer connected to something. But
Clawbone was different than the...
Clawbone might have done something.
Oh.
We also don't know which one's Clawbone.
And so Clementine was shifted.
Yep. So I think that's all of them.
Yeah, I think we already saw what was up in the security room, didn't we?
Yep. So that's actually all the lore in here. Up until we access the weird portal mirror. So if you want to head back to the crystal?
Yep. That I'll do.